There's Big Biscuit and Tuna.
I woke up on time.
4:30 in the morning, boys. We got Frank. We got a light set up here. It's so dark. We're gonna get this slab, this 40 by 60 slab poured today, guys. And it's got a big haunch in it. It's 50 yards of concrete. So we're here. It's 4:30 in the morning. This is when true concrete Vikings get up in the morning to work. 4:30 in the morning, baby. We're gonna rock it today. We're gonna beat the heat. We're gonna beat the heat, Frank. Woo! Got your Circle T-shirt on, buddy. Let's do it.
Here's the creek, boys. It is 5 a.m., boys. Bondo Built Construction. We're pouring a little concrete this morning. Circle T concrete. This thing's getting closer. I better get moving. Still dark out, boys. Mosquitoes are terrible. Mosquitoes are already eating us alive.
Can you get over here a little more? I kind of wanted you to right here. Something there you couldn't go any further.
It might be a garden or something, Ron.
Yeah, I'd get over there, boy. You got a pole.
Yeah, boys. 5 o'clock in the morning.
Do it.
Circle T right there, baby. Hey guys, Bondo here. So I was hired just to pour this 40 by 60 monolithic slab. The homeowner had formed this up. This was only about a mile from my house, so I stopped in there one day and he was looking for somebody to pour it. So like I said, he formed it all out. He put the wire mesh and everything, the bolts. It's gonna be a big steel building. You'll see some anchors on the corners and in the middle where the I-beams are gonna sit. So he formed it all out. He figured out how much concrete it needed, and we just came and poured it. I kind of collaborated with a couple other small masonry outfits and just to get some extra help for it because it was a pretty big job for me and my small crew. So stay tuned and hope you like the video.
We got the boys standing around waiting for the next truck. Second truck is here, boys. There's a conveyor.
So the first truck was a front loader, guys, and this second truck, I used a conveyor that'll reach 38 feet so that we could get that hard to reach middle section there, and that's how we poured this out. You can see that we're putting in what we call wet pads of concrete, and then we're putting in wet screeds, which is just concrete at grade there. We'll take that 16-foot screed and just put those wet lines in there, do them right there. And then I usually power screed these, but this guy in the orange shirt, his name's Chris, he ended up power screeding all of it for me. So I just grabbed a come along and started puddling. So it's kind of nice I didn't have to power screed that day, and he did a really nice job for me. Him and his brother are real good masons. Atta boy! Let her rip, buddy! Get wire up! Get wire up! On camera! Babaloo on the float. One-eyed Bob. Laying it down, baby. That's the way we do it.
in there. A little high. Got a little muscle race. Yep. Thank you. That's what I always say. You can never be too high. That's Bob. That makes it have I don't worry about the wind anymore. You're not talking about the hog slide. The hog slide, yes. It's called the hog slide. A little bit of that hog slide. What? Yeah. There's a trader, right? He took the runner, didn't he? Yep. Let's come over here, sir.
New angle, boys. Come on, Ronnie, get moving.
I like this, man. Where's the next truck?
Your buddy
Where is he, man? We're ready.
Your buddy Mike's already on.
Truck number 3, boys.
Here's the third truck, guys. We backed him in. Probably should have just drove him in, but we ended up backing him in. And he started pouring this back section out here. You can see we got tuna on the vibrator there. He's vibrating all the edges there, guys. He'll zap them as we fill that haunch up, just to make sure that concrete's nice and consolidated along that edge where that monolithic slab is. Those two guys in the orange shirt, that's Chris and Mike. They're brothers. They're real good masons. The guy in the blue shirt with his hat on backwards, his name's Mike. He's a real good mason. And my friend Bob there with the hat on like I got on, he's a good mason too. And he was doing all the bow floating. Here's the next truck, guys. There's Bob bow floating. This is the next truck. This is truck number 4. Well, each truck had 10 yards, so this would be 40 yards. You're going to find out how we messed up here at the end. But that's 40 yards. There they are, screening it down. You can see tuna with the vibrator there. Yep, right there, he's zapping the edges. We got wire hooks too. We're pulling all the wire up if you pay attention on this one.
Here comes the next truck, boys.
So this is truck number 5, guys, and this is where we messed up. Nobody really paid attention to how many trucks we had, and this was truck number 5. Everybody's thinking we had a balance coming, and we actually didn't. This truck dumped everything out here, and we didn't have enough concrete. So, but we didn't really realize it at first. We just kind of stood around. We were thinking that balance was coming. So guys, you'll see the size of the hole that we had left at the end here, and it wasn't a big deal because we could have just called it right in, but we thought we had more concrete coming for some reason. Everybody thought there was one more truck coming. I mean, there was 10 of us there and nobody realized it. For about a good half an hour we sat there waiting for that last truck and it never came.
Here's the balance, boys.
More on there, John?
So I ended up calling in a balance, guys, and it was probably 45 minutes before we got this balance. So this concrete was starting to set up underneath it. You can see how we kind of raked it down so that we could blend it the best we could. And we ended up blending it pretty good. We just hand screeded this out. Chris and Mike, the brothers there, they just hand screeded it out, and I was puddling there. You can see me puddling, me and Chris Bronco puddling. We just puddled it out, and Tuna was zapping the edges, and we are kind of trying to blend the edges the best we could. But it turned out good, but it was kind of stupid that nobody noticed that we needed to call that balance in, myself included.
Hit the side of the ball, right between the ball.
The final pull, boys.
Oh, yeah. Do your work, brother.
So me and Mike started power troweling it. Mike was on the 48-inch machine. I was on the 36-inch machine. There's Mike right there in the orange shirt. He's got that, I call it Big Bird, my big 48-inch trowel. That's a good trowel for doing these bigger floors. I got a new Whitman with the power angle on it. Works really good. So we use that a little bit too. Hey guys, coming along pretty good. You can see this first truck is already done. That's what we call burned. You can see that black, shiny area all kind of down through here. That was the first truck. So that's in. That's done, I should say. Bronco's over there hitting where there's a doorway. So we chopped out this doorway right here. Kind of see, we put a little bevel there. We put a little bevel here for the doorway. So Mike just edged it, and now Chris is just getting that line out of there from the edger. Then there's a door up there, guys. Right there's another door. So the other Chris is working on that door. Coming along pretty good. We got the 4-foot machine out there. Mike's on the 4-footer. Just that last little piece we're waiting on. That's not quite dry over there where we finished up our balance truck. Coming along good though. I took the new machine off so we could clean it. I might stick it back on here and take this one off. This machine's actually a little lighter, so it's better to get on when the concrete's a little soft still. That quick pitch, my new quick pitch, is a little heavier than this one. The same brand, Whitman. Good machines. I've had that thing for a long time. There we go. So guys, the floor turned out pretty good. I hope you liked the video. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you check out my channel and hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments if you ever had anything like this happen to you. You didn't have enough concrete. It's happened to me before, I can't lie to you. Plenty of times, but I've been doing this for 30 years, so you just got to work through it. You know, we made a mistake. Nobody was paying attention, but we got her. Turned out real nice. Here I am putting this white stuff on here. The homeowner wanted me to put this cure on here. Just slows down the drying process. I've never used this stuff before, but I sprayed it on for him, and that's what he wanted. So we cut this the next day. You'll see here. You'll see the cuts that we made here in a second, guys. Again, thanks for watching the video, and hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment, guys. I like comments. That helps my channel too. See you on the next one. Okay guys, we just saw cut everything. We cut it up into like 12 by 13 foot sections. And we put this white sealer on there, which is actually supposed to slow down the drying process. I've never used it, but you just spray it on there and it's supposed to cure slower. So normally we'd wash these off for the customer, but he took off for the weekend. He didn't leave his hose here, so we just cut everything and we're out of here. It's Friday, so we've been working all day. We poured that wall, that Nadura wall, so we're thinking it's beer 30 up in here. Right, Tuna? Beer 30?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Stacks.
Stacks of cash. That's it, guys.